Make sure everything's working all right. Okay. All right then. So, fellas, it's been a little bit since we did one of these. It's been a while, actually. But we are back today. And today, we are continuing with the Brought to You by series. Now, you're probably looking at the title, and you're probably sitting there, and you're probably scratching your head. Like, man, you idiot, what do you mean, the Collective? Well, first of all, rude. Second of all, this is what I mean by the Collective. So, today we are using the seasonal weapons from episode Echoes. I did a little bit of work to bring them up, as well as some roles that are more than just heel clip incandescent, because good fucking lord, in my opinion, that's getting boring at this point, I'm not gonna lie. But today, we are going to be utilizing these weapons, whilst also making our objectives something trackable in-game. So, recently, we have gotten the 10th anniversary of Destiny 2 content. Now, this is just a small little bonus thing. They gave us an armor set, like right here, and we also get a little title to track and try and get. For this one, what I want to try and do is I want to try and get the Among Friends. This is probably going to take a little bit. I'm not going to lie. And to be honest, I don't actually know how long this will take. Now, this says completions, and it does not say anything will be buffed from it. I'm not exactly sure how much of this we'll have to do. However, despite me not playing the game in a while, how long it's been since I've done one of these, and the fact I'm on my hunter of all characters, we are going one second. Our contractor is only giving us 7 deaths in Vanguard Ops. That is going to be the method we go about getting through this. Good old Vanguard Ops. Now, this is going to be dangerous. This is going to be very, very dangerous. You're probably asking, why is it going to be dangerous? Well, the reason being is that well, there's not a lot of people playing Destiny right now. A lot of people, they're playing other games right now. They're kind of biding their time, waiting for the next bit of content to drop. Such, it's gonna make this a little bit of a challenge. Because, most likely, a few times are gonna take a while, and also, we're going to be, probably having to solo some. Which is going to be definitely very, very interesting. So, let me just give my armor a little bit of a bump to assist. I don't necessarily have the funds currently to make big buffs for all this stuff, but hopefully, I should probably do like let's put a stasis siphon on for now. And also we could put a one of these on. There we go. But it's going to be very challenging. It's going to be a bit hard to manage. However, I believe that with these weapons supplied to us by the Collective, we might be able to make some things work. Now then. By now, you're probably asking, okay, alright, so what exactly are you running? And you know, that is a great question. So, Yours Bay 9WL, thank you for the follow. Hey, appreciate it. Just left a follow on your stream, appreciate it. Appreciate having you. Alright, but let's go over the weapons that we are using now. First up, Veiled Threat. Now, if you've seen any of my Destiny streams lately, or I guess not lately, I've been inconsistent lately, but if you've seen Destiny streams from this episode, you know that I do already like this weapon. I think it's pretty fun. This one here is sporting Strategist and Headstone. Now then, you guys are probably looking at this and being like, what kind of role is that? Like, come on. I mean, I guess we can let Strategist pass, but Headstone? Come on. And I'm just saying, hey, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Now, we're going to go over the origin perk right now. The origin perk is Radiolaria Transposer. Rapid final blows cause targets to explode into a pool of radiolarian fluid. This is AoE, and I don't know if it damages the headstone crystals, but if it does, that's funny as heck. But next up, we are going to be looking at Lost Signal. This is the first area denial frame of its kind, and it's something that I do personally kind of like. This one sporting Strategist and Demolitionist, kind of being my way of getting just a bit more abilities out of these weapons. And of course, it's got the Radiolaria transposer, but personally I think that it's a bit less effective with this weapon, but we'll just have to see. Next up, we're looking at Time-Worn Wayfarer. This one can roll with Heal Clip Incandescent, but I have to put Strategist on instead, because Heal Clip Incandescent on so many things is just boring. This one is a aggressive frame lever action scout rifle, much like the Tex Mechanicus weapons. So if you're a fan of that genre of scout rifle, this is a pretty nice one to pick up. Next up, we're looking at Sightline Survey. This is a hand cannon, this one sporting Strategist and Volt Shot. I'm realizing that I have a lot of Strategist weapons, which I'm not gonna lie, I don't know if that was on accident or on purpose. 180 hand cannon, it does its job well. Not much more to be said. Next up, Chronophage. Good old trace rifle, much like the likes of Cold Heart, except legendary. This is a void one, so in case you don't want to run Dares of Eternity, you can grab this one instead. I had outfitted this one with Repulsor Brace destabilizing rounds because, god, I love void in this game. And next up, last one in the energy slot, we have Corrasion, 2-burst heavy pulse rifle. Very few of these in the game. This is another one added for the collection, sporting high impact reserves and Volt Shot. This one I'm a bit excited to use. I've not really used it too much, admittedly. And now for the heavy slots, we have Ill Omen, a stasis caster frame sword. This one outfitted with Relentless Strikes and Cold Steel. I'm hoping that the Cold Steel generates enough stacks to really make the caster frame pop off. Next up we have Faith Keeper, your rocket launcher. This one having auto-loading holster and explosive light. A very good roll for a very good rocket. And lastly, Speleologist. A rapid fire MG, which, yes, it can, but this one is rolling with Envious Assassin and Target Lock. Now, you're probably looking at these weapons and you're thinking, Manager, you don't have any exotics. Like, I'm looking at your build right now, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm noticing like a lack of exotics out of these weapons you listed out. Are you just going in exoticless for this dungeon? Are you going to, for this contract? Are you going in with nothing, with unmodded armor? And just this? Well, there is one. There is a weapon that does fit that criteria, that came out this episode, and if you don't know what it is, I will gladly show you. Ladies and gentlemen, the Choir of One is an energy auto rifle, first of its kind. This one here is special. This one's got some mystery. This is a special ammo assault rifle, first of its kind, and it causes radial area pools. This right here is the catalyst slot because this is craftable. And let's go into the enclave real quick so I can show you guys. This is a wyvern gun, which I think is very, very cool. So, let me just make my way down to the shooting range back here. And if we hip fire, we got those big projectiles right there, the wyvern shots, and if we aim in, we get some strong precision shots. The wyvern shots cannot crit, but the precision hits do, and they deal more damage on doing it. However, I find that hip firing it is more effective, and also, if we want to take one look at what it can be shaped with, let's look at Quire 1, just so y'all can see. I've got the maxed out command frame. I've got accurized rounds because range is pretty nice. As for these, all of these are pretty good options. Subsistence is very nice because you do drain ammo pretty quickly, but this thing can shred through a lot of people, so you could theoretically infinitely fire this. I like destabilizing rounds because it's funny. And Onslaught Refit is Onslaught. Makes it so that once you kill something, it shoots faster, which I don't really feel too much towards. And you got your stocks right there. So, these are going to be our tools of the trade as we attempt to go through and get this done. Now, Triumph itself. It says wearing the full set of Veteran Legend armor, which I believe means I cannot run speed loader slacks for this, as much as I'd have liked to, because I'm a bit of a fan of speed loader slacks, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like it'd be a good weapon for more of these brought to you buys in the future. For now, though, we are gonna have to make do with what we have. So, this is going to be our loadout to start out with Ill Omen, Choir of One, and Veiled Threat. This is my prismatic build currently. We are running Stylish Executioner and Threaded Spectre, mainly just for survivability's sake. Running the Threaded Spike, Magnetic Grenade because of Facet of Dominance. Super, I'm using Silence and Squall, because out of all of these, I feel like it's the safest one. I'm going for safety here because I've only given myself, like, what was it? Contract says I only get 7 deaths, and as such, and I don't necessarily know how long it'll take, so I don't want to take many risks. We can also take a look at the artifact real quick, see if there's anything here I'd like to put on. It doesn't quite look like it. Yeah, seems pretty fine to me. I do have both the benefits of Logic Reductor, in which These weapons deal more damage to Vex and extends the duration of radial area pulls, and also overcharge armory, which just makes these weapons better. So, without further ado, let's load in to our Vanguard operations. Bit of a preamble there. Took quite a bit. Let's get seeing how these weapons do. Now, if an ally kills me at like the end of a strike, I'm not counting it. If I get disconnected somehow and sent back to orbit, I'm not counting that as a death. Essentially, deaths by enemies or deaths by myself are what are going to count. If an ally does some messed up stuff to try and kill me, I'm not counting. That's just messed up. Now then, do we have allies? That's the million-dollar question. We do. Okay. I do have a bad track record with this one, though. But surely we'll be able to make it out. Big damage. I want to be careful with my positioning because these drop pods can literally come out of everywhere. It's also been a little bit since I played. I've been playing a lot of other games lately. Games that, well, aren't really shooters, so this is going to be a bit interesting. Oh my god, my aim is already really bad. It'll get better with time, I hope. Oh my god. Use the heavy here. Boom. Oh my god, that turned into a bomb. It looks like we're good. Alright. On we go. Good. Just got crushed there. May as well yank this. Drop that down there. Big damage. Let's move on.
Look at this. Picking apart the Vex like carrion birds. It's pathetic.
There is no glory in what the Cabal are seeking here, just desperation.
Agreed.
Huh? That's why. That's weird. Like, how are they able to do that? What the heck? Oh my god, they left every enemy. Okay. These are those kinds of people, aren't they?
This Legion's champion is near, Guardian. Perform the rite of proving, call him out, and show him the power of the light.
There's also not a pole here. Just kind of messed up. Okay. Huge. Let's toss this over. Pathfinder complete. Log. Magnetic grenade for the weaken. That's that. Saw me. Oh my god, where is Homer? There he is. Oh my god. Huge.
The hunt is over. Excellent work, Guardian.
I'll let Zavala know of your exemplary work here. The Cabal will be feeling this loss for a while.
Let's go. Guess we'll do this. Now let's see what progress that gave us. 8%. This is gonna take a bit. But Since we completed that, let's quickly swap our weapons around so we can feel around a bit more. Let's use a Lost Signal now, followed with probably... You know, let's use Corrasion real quick, and then Speleologist. And let's put this on for the sake of it. So far, so good. Now we head into the next one.
According to comms chatter, a new batch of captains
This
have been taken to a prison
is
ship in orbit.
You've got this, Guardian. I hope you remember all
definitely
of
an
Mara's
interesting
magic
one.
tricks.
Can the Guardian make it all the way out of the stratosphere this way?
There is no such thing in the Ascendant Plane. Here, distance is subject to my influence.
I appreciate the confidence, but it seems the Taken have some say as well. They're dug in up above.
Then the Guardian shall deal with them.
Forget my way around, I'm not gonna lie. It's been a little bit since I've done this.
Target the most powerful Taken. They're the key to breaking through their defenses.
Ba, 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 ba. We never really did figure out why they were taking hostages, I'm not gonna lie. Just that they were. To be honest, I don't even think Bungie knows. Surely, right? Yeah. Oh my god. I'm a little bit excited for the next episode, personally. I think that vampire vibes are pretty cool. That's what they wanted to go for. I'm hoping they can pull it off. I've seen some people complaining that they're raising the power cap, which I think is just dumb. Them complaining about the power cap, that is. 'Cause, like, there are issues in this game. I'm not gonna act like it's a perfect game. In fact, to act like it is perfect is to enforce bad bad principles onto the game itself. I believe that there's an issue of toxic positivity in the world. So it's important to call out a game's flaws when it has it. That being said, I do not believe that the power grind, or that if it is an issue, it's not really one that matters too much in the grand scheme of things. Because a lot of games have something like this. There are a lot of games that have things like this in their development. Apologies, I was double checking something, but every game has some version of the power level. It just comes in different forms.
Be prepared to extract the prisoners immediately.
The thing that
The
people
Guardian
complain
will be
about
surrounded
most
by the Shadow Legion
is
fleet.
Triage
grind.
is standing by to receive the captives. We're ready.
And to be honest, that's kind of what Destiny is. It's a bit of a grind. And I understand the mentality of not wanting to raise the power level. It's so that you don't have to grind more in order to play the new things. However, it's not really worth getting mad about, honestly. There's a streamer I saw. Streamer, YouTuber. They were once Destiny, but now they're moving over to Warframe. Which, good luck to them. I hope they do good.
Ghost should make quick
Sounds
work
like
of that
they're
security door.
doing good
Must be quite nice
right now,
having an
honestly,
expert hacker on
and
hand at
I
all times.
genuinely love that for them. However, to be really into Warframe, a game that I have a lot of experience in, probably more so than Destiny, honestly, and look at Destiny raising the power cap and say the game has too much grind, or that it's a pointless grind. Like, really? Like, you serious? For those of you that don't know, Warframe's grind is probably a bit more restrictive than Destiny's, honestly. In some facets. There are certain factions you can level up in Warframe that have daily lockouts for, depending on how mastery locked you are. Crafting things takes a long time. The grind to get said weapons is RNG based. There's a lot of things that makes Warframe's grind a bit more monotonous than Destiny's. But I wouldn't have it any other way. Because that's what that game is. It's a work to build something else. It's a work to reach something. And that's what the power level grind is, in a way. It's a climb to reach something. So I just find ironic that you look at the Warframe grind and think, it's alright. And then look at Destiny with a way more liberating grind for power level, and saying that's too much, I find that so ironic. But anyways. But I do find that kind of ironic. I could stream Warframe at some point. I've been thinking about doing it, but I've never really been sure when would be a good time.
The Shadow Legion are becoming desperate.
Or exactly what I do.
Confusion.
No surprise there. They thought they were safe in their flying fortress. Then,
Plus,
all
I
of a
don't
sudden,
actually
the
know
Guardian
if my
pops through the wall and
stream can
electrocutes
handle it,
them.
all things considered. The
Sets them
bitrate
on
would be
fire. Or
atrocious.
blows them up. I'd be plenty anxious
And
too.
YouTube compression on top of that? Ooh. That'd be yee.
Sanctify this foul place with the magic of the Awoken. Use consecrated essences from the Taken to weaken their commander.
Let's light that up real quick. Ah, God, that's a death. That is a death. Mark that real quick. Let's drop this here. But yeah, I just find it dumb. And when people were calling him out on it, he's just like, y'all talking like I'm getting like nettled about this, which, I mean, the way he worded it did kind of seem like that, I'm not gonna lie. Like, if a grind you can do very passively is enough to get you to stop, like, that's tough. Like, that's tough. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just gonna do that because I'm getting torn up. Okay. This. that real quick. Never mind. Guy was amplified, I had no chance. Let's try and wrap him up. Nice.
What did the witness do to the Traveler? No one's been able to follow it through the portal, and it defies any attempt at study or scanning. What do we do next?
All things possess within themselves the seeds of their own destruction. So too does the witness. We will follow it, and we will destroy it. We all will make our own fate.
I like this guy's look. It's more than just all black or all white. It's got a bit of color in there too. It's pretty bog. Let's now change our loadout again. Let's put on the hand cannon, as well as the rocket. Bit of void. So slap this on real quick. That was our first death there, which is unfortunate. I'm not sure if we could afford to continue on that rate, considering we're only getting 8% a run. But hey, we did get an ever-burst engram. And it did give us the Nemean projection, so, you know. Not to brag or anything.
We're here, stranger.
Glass
We're not strangers anymore,
away.
little light. You can call me Elsie. Or Elizabeth. Whatever works.
Okay, Elizabeth it is. And once again, I prefer Ghost. So, what's our plan?
Despite our best efforts, the Vex gate within remains active thanks to Aramis. Destroying it loses us a vital link to the Vex. A story for another time, perhaps. For now, we need to focus on stopping any further incursions from the portal.
Understood. We'll take care of it.
Going to start fully committing myself to getting back on the daily streams. I'm going to mentally tell myself every day that I need to stream. Only after that will I decide what days I should have a break or whatnot, but till then, I'm gonna try daily streams again, just to get me back in the mindset of doing it. because it's better to put myself out there than not. And yeah. When the next episode comes out, I might give myself Tuesdays off. But we'll see. I'm playing a lot of games on my laptop lately. And it'd be nice to have some way of showing those off to you guys. Give me one quick second.
Time you see the bastard. He's the reason all this is here in the first place. The darkness told him to build the portal. It's his fault the Vex invaded. His fault so many people died. I did everything I could to help. It still wasn't enough.
There's no use in quantifying the help you give. Any amount is enough. You've done far more than most.
And it's only just begun, little light.
Okay. I'm not responsible for my teammates' deaths. Alright. My aim is not good right now. You can tell I've not been playing shooters lately. Oh my god. Hey, I should check, Pathfinder progress after this. Someone remind me. Cool. Okay. I have my phone on vibrate, but it is violent when it does. Good lord. I might change it to where
reach the portal.
We only have to go halfway with the triumph, because I do believe I do have things to do afternoon, so we'll just have to see how it pans out. Because we have been here for an hour. Like, this isn't a negligible amount of time. Stay away from me. Damage. Keep playing it safe, don't wanna get shredded. That's the big one dealt with. Huge. Let's go.
That's the last of them.
Good riddance, evil bastards. Until next time.
Nice. I like your look. Claim that for the bright dust. Nothing else. And let's get changing our equipment again. Let's put on that, and let's put this back on. Back to stasis gaming. Just so we can keep getting feels for all these weapons. Currently we are at 24%. This definitely takes a little bit, I will say. Definitely takes a bit. But we'll keep doing them. We've done 3 so far. We could do some more. Liking the weapons. Weapons are pretty good. I'm a fan of the weapons. They're doing what weapons should. Getting back down to Europa. This is a bit of a Europa day, isn't it?
Guardian, are you
Glassway
there yet?
again?
Just arrived.
Immediately?
Good. The Vex are attempting another incursion. Shut them down.
We're on it.
What are the odds? Go with one of those. I'm thinking tomorrow we do either Pal World or more Mechanicus. It's been a while since I played Pal World, and I do kind of want to get back to it. Game's pretty fun, even though most of the hype's kind of died down recently. But you know, I still have fun with it. I'd like to hop back at some point. I'd still have fun with it. Plus, it's gotten a few updates last I checked. Might be able to check them out. Even though we've not really seen too much of the base game now that I think about it. Boom. Teammate deaths do not count for my own. If I had a different magazine on, it would have killed him. F. I guess I didn't really build this to be like shredding orange bars, which I think you're able to do with it.
Elizabeth, you must know why Clovis built the portal.
Greed. Obsession. The list is long. If you asked him, he would have told you he was saving humanity. Collecting the radiolarian fluid from the Vex that came through was the prime purpose. I wanted it shut down. Clovis wouldn't have it. Once again, he flew too close to the sun, and once again, the rest of us paid for it. Bastard.
Okay. Let's hop on up now. Damn it. Okay, he stopped. Oh my god. Yeah, my loadout is a lot closer range now somehow. Which is not helping me here. Also not got the ad clear that the hand cannon had. Which is putting me at a bit of a disadvantage. Okay. Damn it. Okay, let's run on through. Huge.
Here they come.
Don't let even a single one escape.
Okay, it's not gone. I'm hoping to God Bungie drops some kind of trailer for the next episode, literally before launch. Because that still kind of bugs me. Like, yes, why would you want to promote your product? Surely, people will just buy it anyway. Like, I have seen the reasoning way back during, I think, Season of Wish, where it was just like, oh, because then we wouldn't have anything to show on launch day. And then I just kind of see it, and I'm just like, it's your job to make trailers and promotional pieces. How are you not doing that? I feel like I'm not crazy in wondering that, right? Don't get me wrong. The people up top in Bungie, they are just nodded. They do not even know they exist on this plane of reality, but like...
That's the last of them, Elizabeth.
There are certain other divisions that do also have their problems.
Until next time.
I don't know. Hopefully we get more than just the launch trailer. That is a... Yeah, that looks great. Hopefully we get more than just the launch trailer. That'd be really damn nice, but who knows? I'm hoping we do. Because I feel like that'd be fun. Swap things around again. Check where we're at. 32%. We can do a couple more to at least get to halfway. But, guess we'll just have to see in that regard. I do think that Mithrax is getting involved in the next episode, because it does seem very Fallen and Scorn themed. I'm hoping, though, that it's not more of a pity party for Mithrax, though, because that has been just him. That's just been him. So, hopefully we get to see him being cool. That'd be nice. That's what I'm hoping for. I know that Ido's gonna be in it, as well as good old Fickrel from way back when. I think that also means that Crow will be in it too, which would be interesting. Twins? Out here on the moon. Good old heist battleground. I find these fun.
Smash some hive.
Though I know some people that don't.
And live to tell the tale.
Unfortunately, this is now a close range area in which I have long range weapons. So, good job, manager. You really know how to pick them.
Battle song emboldens her soldiers. End it.
Huge. You may as well fire rockets, I mean, why not? Okay, I am gonna get heavy now. There's a lot of missiles I just fired. Okay.
That did it. Hatch opening and setting that perimeter tower to friendly. You're welcome.
Zivu Arath moves in the open, but I worry we are missing a piece of our enemy's plan.
Maybe for now, but we'll have a Warmind up and running soon.
I don't know how I feel now knowing the knowledge that Anna's voice actor is the same as Valkyrie from Apex. It's been so long since I played Apex. And honestly, I'm happy I stopped. good lord. Respawn lost what it was. I do not want a Titanfall 3 because I do not think they could pull it off. It seems like they are just all in on Apex now, and you know what? That ship can sink for all I care at this point. When you bring back the Titanfall 2 servers for the sole purpose of promoting the next legend, which shatters all known rules that was put into the game in the first place, into that world, I'm out. I'm sorry, I'm out. That is just awful. I stopped playing Apex like since that time, and to be honest, I've been a happy man. If you still like Apex, then more power to you, but
Patch me in,
I've
I'll
long
get that
since
door
lost
open again.
interest. Okay. No, I won't grab it yet. Sometime soon, either before this episode ends, or sometime near the beginning of next episode, I will be going back to soloing dungeons. I just need a bit of a break after that hell that was, that was Ghosts of the Deep, because good lord, that broke me. Oh my god, I have to count that as a death, and that pisses me off. Oh my god, I have to count that as a death,
Cracked it.
and it
You and Ghost are clear to move.
pisses me off, bro. Oh my god. Good lord. That is aggravating. Shot the rocket as it was coming out of the launcher. That's upsetting. God.
Vault security re-up. You know what to do, Guardian.
What an actual
You're right, Mara.
unfortunate way to go
Scorn's
out.
definitely trying to corrupt the submind and using some weird interface to copy out files. Luckily, it looks like Malahayati's rewriting itself with repair protocols every time we clear the bunker, so damage is minimal.
I suspect the witness is treating this Scorn as a living archive, copying important information to its mind for safekeeping. Troubling.
Okay. Okay. Let me grab this. Door is open. And open.
Vault open. All right, Malahayati, here we come.
Do a bit of that. Unfortunately, looking at the time, it does look like this will be the last one we do, but we can wrap up afterwards. So, let's just try and clear this as fast as we can. Bloop. Yoink. Bloop. Last one. That guy should have it. I guess not. Took him a little bit. But what do I think? What do I think of these weapons as a whole? I do think they're really good. They're really fun. The radial area thing is a bit of a nice little add-on as well. Its practical use is a bit but I do think that it is interesting nonetheless, and I do hope Bungie does more stuff like it. I do feel like all of the weapons do fulfill a pretty good role, all things considered. And I think these are like the most well-rounded weapons in a set that Bungie's made.
Your mission's success draws
I'm a big
attention.
fan.
Let them come.
The great Clovis Bray, finally
So-
risen from your frozen tomb. To what do we owe the presence of this
That
remnant?
is unfortunately
He needs
going to
to
be all the
help us
time we
restore
have
the war
today.
mind,
However, I
so
will
that
be
we may
back
wield its knowledge against the
tomorrow
witness.
We need him to save Rasputin's life.
Charmed, I'm sure.
Don't know what we're gonna do tomorrow, but
Both
I
such
do
noble
know we're
endeavors
going to
for
do
a
it.
man as vile as he.
And
I am not
as
convinced,
always,
and I hope neither
I
are you.
imagine you've been amazing to have. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I will see you guys next time. Sayonara, everyone.